Good luck. Anyway, I'm off to go grab that pizza thing you talked about. Play the game, Coco. Have fun. I'll be back in a minute.
Get a load of this guy. Leave him in. Do this little streaming thing by myself. It's not crazy. Who's that? Oh, he's... Haha! I started the fan. Oh, the fan's going. Okay. Oh, there goes for the third time.
I've returned. Did you keeping people entertained for like the entire time I was gone and not just being completely silent and mute while fiddling with stuff?
No. That's exactly what you said I did. See, I was plugging in the fan, and then I had to figure out your wires because you had one thing going into two separate outlet holes.
What?
You had one thing going into two separate outlet holes.
How?
There's the two faces on the thingy. The two faces. You had one in one face and one in the other face.
Yeah, are you saying it had two different things plugged in? Is that...
You had one thing plugged into two different things.
I have no idea what the fuck you are talking about.
The box. See the faces? The two lines and the three pluggy part. Where you plug stuff into. You had one plugged into one and another one.
Did it still work?
It was unnecessary.
But did it work?
But no, because it was in the way. It might have worked for you, but then it was in the way of the fan.
But it turned on and functioned.
I guess. It was, I didn't use whatever the heck that was. It's February 23rd, 11:56 a.m. District Court Defendant Lobby number 2.
That's not what I wanted to click. Huh? What? You didn't read that line, did you? You didn't read that last line, did you? Fuck it, just start reading.
Are trials always like this with you?
With you? Yeah, absolutely. I told you to do stuff and you were just over here fiddling. You were just...
I had things to do. I didn't even plug in my headphones yet.
You didn't even plug in your headphones yet?
I was busy. Like you're swimming up from the bottom of the lake about to reach the surface.
Right. Hell yeah.
Yeah. beer.
Hey, Coco. Crazy.
No, but no matter how hard you paddle, you never seem to get there.
You miss one day because you go to a friend's house, and I spend that entire day playing for the king with friends, and like it's just gone out of it. Like, how unprofessional do you have to be to completely miss a line the second it pops up?
I don't know.
It's really pathetic.
Yeah, I feel like you're being really
Oh
hard.
fuck! I mean, pretty much. Except today we're swimming in quicksand. So, whatever happened. So, whatever happened to your sister anyway? Change topic. Just do not dwell on that.
Apparently she got called off to the judge's chambers.
Probably something to do with that piece of cloth.
So, this is where we turn this trial around, right?
God no.
Our only weapon, a tiny insignificant piece of cloth.
I hate to see it. I'm the one who's starting to feel tiny and insignificant to tell the truth.
Hola, partner. Hola.
Hola, partner. They say you showed a red claw to a boom, it'll fire up its kin. That's what they told me when I was a youngin' at least.
Officer Marshall.
Gas! Thought I'd come take a look, see at how the trial's going. Looks like I'm late. They've got the home ranch locked down tighter than a fort in enemy territory. That hard to slip out, huh? What's going on over there anyway? All the police I've seen these last 2 days have been really on edge. Don't you got enough on your plate without worrying about other people, compadre? You could be worrying about the chief prospector's taste in mufflers, for example. Did you actually say prosecutor that time? I think it did. I just said prospectors, that's what he normally says. Anyway. So how's farm going?
I got a horsey, and I leveled up, and I'm level 29 now.
Cool. It's your
Look
turn
at
to
look
talk.
at my horsey. It's black and white.
Oh, is it white and black?
It's Officer Marshall.
Hey,
The
turn on
whole
the page.
muffler thing didn't have anything to do with this car. She wasn't even wearing a scarf.
You don't say. Now, don't that just beat off?
Huh?
I've seen the red breeze blow at her slender neck many a time. I saw it that day, too. She was wearing a red muffler.
What?
How's a scarf a fucking muffler?
I don't know.
That's a European thing. I blame that.
Has to be.
At the award ceremony that afternoon, Edward seen it too, I reckon. What does that mean? In the photograph taken at the crime scene, she wasn't wearing a scarf. Why do a scarf between here and there?
So Miss Star wasn't mistaken?
Well, it's about time. Remember, partner, sometimes you gotta grab the bull by the horns. And sometimes you just gotta let the bull go where it will. Time will tell. I have a bad feeling about this.
So, what are we swimming in now, Mr. Wright?
Manure. And for steak sauce, I can hook you up with some fine ribs. Wait! I make the best ribs this side of the county, I tell you what. A dry rub that'll make you kill your firstborn.
That's a bit aggressive.
But true. I've seen someone do it. I don't make the ribs anymore. to resume. The judge keeps looking over at the prosecution. Oh, he's angry. Is something wrong, Mr. Edgeworth? Your face is blue. Your lips are purple. You're sweating bullets. That furrowed brow, those gritted teeth, those watery eyes. I'd say you had the burritos again in the courtroom cafeteria, or the courthouse cafeteria. I told you'll never learn, Edgeworth. You'll never learn, no matter how many times we tell you. Now that caviar, on the other hand. Oh, I didn't know. Can't be. This can't happen. My bad. I didn't know it was just gonna go. I didn't even push a button. It just went on its own.
I wonder what happened to Mr. Edgeworth.
He got butthurt. He just can't believe he's taking another fucking L. Anyway. Well then, I believe it is time we continue on with this trial. During our recess, I had requested that the prosecution conduct an investigation. This is unacceptable! Dude, shut the fuck up. It's my turn to talk. Seems our prosecutor is quite beside himself.
Excuse me, knock knock.
Who's there? Do you want to voice this man? You can. What's with this guy? A strange stuffy aura seems to be filling the courtroom.
Yeah, the temperature rose 5.7 degrees when that man came in.
Who on earth is he? Oh, it's you! Do something, please!
Oh, heh. Sorry I'm late. Uji. The roads were packed, it's just me. Long time no see, huh? Hey, Uji, how you been? Swim much these days?
Oh, no, I've been so busy.
Busy. Uji boy, my boy, you have to make time to relax.
Yes, indeed.
Uji seems to be his nickname for the judge.
I'm afraid you're right. Very afraid. Sorry, but who are you?
So you're Rido, the attorney. I've heard good things about you, son.
Yo, I like him. Yeah, he's right to me, so, thanks, yeah, I mean, I don't get much recognition here. Not even from my own sidebar.
Sidebar comment?
Oh, are you saying I'm the sidebar?
So sorry about our little worthy giving you all that trouble, eh? You know, we should all go swimming together sometime. Jolly.
Yo, I'd swim with this man. Share a beer with him. Little worthy? Mr. Wright, you don't know the district chief of police? Chief of police?
Wow.
He's the top-ranking police officer in the entire district.
Look at his face. Name's Grant. Damon Grant. Pleased to Gant. Pleased to meet you, everyone.
Well, he's a pretty happy-go-lucky guy. So, to what do we owe this honor today? It's been over 2 years since you last came to this courtroom, hasn't it? You know, I'm not liking all these 2 year coincidences all piling up. But if we were playing fucking Shadows of Doubt, there would be a red thread connecting all of them. I don't know how, but I'm connecting that thread.
Well, it's worth it here. Look at the poor fellow. I just thought I'd help out by bringing this.
Sorry, Julie. Hey, that's...
My sister's Muffler.
Oh, okay. So Miss Star wasn't just seeing things. When the crime occurred, this guy really was wearing that muffler.
But to think that it was stuffed into that exhaust pipe on little Worthy's car, no less.
You know what?
It's really quite embarrassing, even for us.
What's this?
It's what you call a switchblade knife. Quite perplexed.
Huh? Chief, what kind of outfit are you running?
Mr. Edgeworth.
Thank you.
How could they miss such a vital piece of evidence?
Huh?
If your investigators are this lax, how do you expect us to do our job? Now, wait a minute, Worthy. I've no desire...
Dear,
I'm telling you to wait, or didn't you hear me?
Oh, dying.
I look at this document where it says person in charge of investigation. There's no mistaking that signature is here, Miles Edgeworth. That's not fair! On the day of the crime, I had your head in the clouds because you got that award. I know how you feel.
Who needs that award?
But you're the person in charge. I'll expect a written apology. What? Are you serious? Don't be too upset. We'll find a way to clean up this mess that you made.
Okay.
This is the first time I've ever seen Mr. Edgeworth at a loss for words.
I do that to him kind of often. It's not nothing. Anyway, this kind of major blunder is unlike you, Mr. Edgeworth. Sorry, I got Judge. I had something in my throat. I'm good now. The court accepts this new evidence. You were hitting the button. You were doing a pretty good
I
job.
thought that was a part of your joke, like whatever you were coughing up was accepted as new evidence.
This phlegm now presented as evidence. And this is the thing that saves the case, this phlegm. But I'd like to ask the defense a favor first. Yes? Just to be sure. I'd like to take a look at the blade of this knife. The blade, Your Honor? Well, I don't see why not. Could you open it up for me, I wonder? Yes, well, I think all you have to do is push that switch and... Like, finger, Mr. Wright, I wouldn't be able to pound my gavel anymore. I love Gravely. Gravely the Gravel. I gave it a name. It has Google eyes on it, but you can't see it from your side. It's only towards me. Yeah, but if I could cut my finger, I wouldn't be able to point at... I wouldn't be able to point it at people anymore. It's like my one thing. I point my finger at people.
Come on, just hurry up and open it.
Why can't no one else open it? Why does this have to be...
I'm using the force, Nevis.
Dear God.
Why? Don't scare me like that.
I'm the one who's scared.
The red blade, the tip is broken off.
This dark red stain. Blood? Switchblade knife added to the courtroom record. Found at the crime scene wrapped in defendant's muffler. Small tag attached. This does not excuse the actions of the police department. I would like to hear an explanation from the chief of police himself. I'm terribly sorry, but could I ask you to testify for us about the split between the prosecutors and the police and this knife?
Sure thing. Not a problem. Not even a little one. Really? Yeah.
He's testifying. Okay.
I keep such white hair. You know, man.
Yeah, seems like a movement.
This knife is special, but I can't say how here, unless there's evidence to prove a connection between this knife and Goodman.
Okay.
That was a bad day for the department. We weren't in any shape to do an investigation. The detective was killed at the police department. See what a mess. The time of crime, 5:15. Scary coincidence, It's not officially linked to this here case, so I can't talk much about it.
Whoa. There was a murder at the police department? A detective? Jesus fuck. Cops are getting got left and right.
That's hush-hush information. Oh, gee. We haven't exactly announced it yet.
Wait a second. You said 5:15? That's the exact time that Detective Goodman was killed at the prosecutor's office. Order, order, order.
Anyways, we at the department were all flustered, as you might as well see. We're in the middle of a top secret investigation. Don't tell anyone, okay?
So you do realize this event is televised, right? This court case is televised. I think we understand the police department situation. Well, Mr. Wright, detectives killed at the same time in 2 different places.
Chances of that are real slim, scientifically speaking, of course.
I'd like to exercise my right to cross-examine the witness. Very well. However, keep your questions focused on the case at hand.
If I don't,
Department in disorder. Was found at the scene of our crime. I think that makes it connected to the case, don't you?
See, there's a lot of things that go on at the department I can't explain. It's delicate, okay? Sorry, righto.
If there's something about the knife that will give us a clue. Let's examine that knife while we can, righto.
Evidence that links the knife to Detective Goodman. Perhaps the pieces are falling into place. It's representing the piece of evidence that had me stumped all this time. So how were things down at the department? Something that connects this knife to our case. Well, let's review. What do we got?
The blood.
Well, yeah, there's blood on it, but we don't know what the... Well, it's fun, like, I don't know where this blood came from.
They can't run DNA tests.
Nope.
What's the tag number?
SL-92. 67 S12-2. You don't think this is a receipt situation, is it? say you think the potatoes are in the bag?
Potatoes are in the bag, Nevis.
Oh, okay, well. Go off, Queen. Yeah, which is kind of funny, because when you think about it, first off, I just want to point out that, oh look guys, we have 3D objects, look, we can rotate stuff, isn't that cool? Oh man, that's so cool. Oh, this is a flat piece of paper that you cannot rotate in any way, shape, or form. Just to make it a little harder, I guess? Imagine. So, you're a dirty liar! I mean, that's not true! Wait a second.
Last an honest to goodness objection.
He seems pretty pleased. This knife. This has to have something to do with Detective Goodman. What do you mean?
An honest to goodness, what do you mean from Udgy? This is great.
Is he our biggest fan? Look at the tag on this knife. It reads SL-92. And this is important. Why? Over here we also have a memo that was on the body of the victim. What's this? 6 minus 7 S 12 2? Your Honor, it's upside down. Upside. Putting a name on the memo makes it look like it's right side up. But turn it around and what do you get? Bibbidi boppity bo- No. It's the thing! Whoever wrote this note was holding the paper upside down. SL9. Well, that's the same thing that is written on the knife tag. And 212 evidence. Because there's a little 2 in the corner. Knife is evidence 2. Because that's why it would be it. That's... Order! Well, Chief! He was just playing with his hair.
Well. I guess the cat's out of the bag. You win, Rido.
When? What game is this guy playing?
This knife was evidence in the case. It was stolen from the department evidence room.
Wait. I wish I had click that with my... What? Anyway. Oh. Hold it! So this knife was stolen.
Yes, but on the day of the murder.
It was evidence, you say? Was it, in fact, a murder weapon?
Nice. Good show, little worthy. It was a murder weapon, as it happens.
Look at him clapping.
It was evidence from a case long since solved.
So this knife was stolen on the day of the murder. And it was found in the exhaust pipe of Edward's car. Interesting.
I think there isn't a connection there.
Bad joke for the department. We went in and shaped doing an investigation.
Why? Because 2 of our people were dead. Why the fuck do you... We were short-staffed.
He's cool. He has like the tiny pink shades on.
You like his tiny pink shades?
They're cool.
Fair enough.
Anybody who wears tiny pink shades are cool. Everybody knows that.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
What?
Fair enough.
I think it is.
Fair enough.
You know what? Fuck pink shades. Pink shades are lame. On the same day that a detective was killed in the prosecutor's parking lot, another detective was killed at the police department?
That's a fact. Surprising, isn't it, Udgy?
Not as surprising that you think pink glasses are cool. I'm at a loss for words.
It's more face.
Pink glasses are lame. Oh, stop it! Stop! Stop! Knock it off! You started it! But I'm gonna end it! And the perpetrator, do you have a suspect?
Well, there was a suspect. Just arrested them, in fact.
Oh. Just arrested? That was quick.
But there's still a lot of unanswered questions. Maybe you could help, Righto?
I suppose I could help. If you help me by giving me data on your case.
Oh, good one. This kid's sharp. Okay, here's the deal. I'll tell you one thing and one thing only. Here it comes. That.
Oh? How was the detective killed?
I was killed. Now that's an interesting part. It was with the Forza.
It's what
What we in the Force call a stabbing with a knife.
A knife? That's exactly the same as Detective Goodman.
That's the spirit we're cooking now. But you know, that's not the only thing that was exactly the same.
What do you mean?
There were more similarities between the two cases than the cause of death.
Seems like I'm gonna have to press this a bit harder. So if we go back, do we just get to Okay. Coco's gone. Now it's up to me. Well, I mean, we already know how the victim was killed. We know where he died, or when he died. He already told us that part. So I guess the only thing we need to know is where the victim was. Well, we already kind of know where the victim was found too. But I guess where specifically? I don't know. So tell me, where was the victim found?
Well, I can't speak on where the corpse was found, but I can say the crime took place in the evidence room at the police department.
The evidence room?
The evidence room.
Wait a second. I've heard of that.
The evidence room? Didn't he mention that in his testimony now?
Just now.
What's the difference?
The knife was evidence in a case, and it was stolen from the department's evidence.
The knife was evidence in the case. It was stolen from the department's evidence room.
There's a connection between the two cases.
We got you.
You seem happy, Mr. Wright.
Happy? We just got handed our ticket to go to town on this case. With the link between the two cases established, we finally have some leverage. Now we can get Yan to testify about the details. It's not officially linked to this here case, so I can't talk much about it. Aggressive Chief! The defense position is simply this. The connection between these two cases has already been proven. You're such a fucking blabbermouth. God!
Heh, you don't say. Well, out with it, Rhino. What's your connection?
Yes, out with it, Mr. Wright. The connection is a place mentioned in the testimony we just heard. The knife found in the lot was stolen from the police's department evidence room. Not to mention the victim had on him the case number on the knife's evidence tag. And we also know that the detective murdered at the police department was killed in the very same evidence room. Indeed, there do seem to be too many connections for it to be a coincidence. He's just standing there staring again.
You do make a good bear. It took my man 2 days to find out what you just deduced right there.
Chief! I request that you release your information to the victim. I request that you release your information on the victim at the police department.
See, that's the tricky part. It hasn't been announced yet and all, so...
Can we get the information unofficially? Huh?
No.
No.
Sure, why not? It's unofficial after all.
What? Really?
What have you guessed?
Well, we'll take it. You're gonna tell us a little, why not tell us everything?
Well, case information is sticky
You didn't
stuff.
read that line, that was only line by line. I'm just saying, you didn't read it. He said he didn't want to give us the victim's name, but still. You didn't read that line, because it was a new line.
It's sticky stuff. You have to do everything properly.
Oh well, I guess I might as well try to get what I can out of it.
Everything. Get everything out. Everything.
The victim's division. Okay, well, what division was the victim stationed in?
You want to know that, do you? Do you? Criminal Affairs Division 1, the detectives responsible for homicide cases.
Okay, homicide. That would be the same division as Detective Gumshoe.
Detective Goodman, who was killed in the parking lot, was homicide too.
It's almost like a serial killer was after homicide detectives.
Except this serial killer happened simultaneously, scientifically speaking.
Well, I sure hope Detective Gumshoe isn't next on the list. Two detectives were killed at 5:15. One at the prosecutor's office, and one at the police department. That can't be a coincidence.
And that knife. What was it doing there?
I better check this knife out. This knife was in a case that was stolen from the department evidence room. Why are you laughing? Okay, you're just gonna stare at me. You're not even gonna.
Where did press this one? Where did press this one?
I'm pretty sure we did.
Right?
On the same day as the detective was killed in the prosecutor's office, another detective was killed at the police department. That's a fact. Surprising, isn't it?
It's a fact surprising, isn't it, Udgy?
I mean, we already did this, so I'm at a loss for words. The perpetrator, do you have a suspect?
Well, there was a suspect. Just arrest them, in fact.
Yep, see? Just arrested, that was quick.
But there's still a lot of unanswered questions. Maybe you could help us, Righto?
I suppose I can help, but if you help me by giving data on the case, okay, you're shocked for it. Okay, here's the deal. I'll tell you one thing. I'm not. I'm just saying, we already did this part. You're the one with the memory of a goldfish.
Wow. It's true. It's not true.
Oh, I didn't click this one before.
Yeah, that's a sharp question, Righto. Very sharp.
Oh, no, we didn't pay for the question. That's you. That's how you sound. Oh, 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 what are you doing? What are you doing? Oh, no, wait, no.
Or lame on your face, because you're lame.
No, not me. Lame.
Ew.
Huh? Probably.
Oh boy, you're gonna love this. But the guy was 15. Straight to coincidence. What the press the statement. What we do? Did it down.
5:15. But that's where Detective Goodman was killed, in the prosecutor's office. What?
Funny, isn't it? Murder at the prospector's place and a murder at our own place at the very same time.
This is prosecutor.
It says whatever I want it to say. What are the changes? I know.
Convenience?
This is just my gut feeling. I'd say that there's a 0.001% chance of any of that happening.
Exclamation point.
Again, please tell us more about the thing.
It's not officially linked to this case here. But we already linked it.
True. Goldfish. I said, do you fuck with goldfish?
No.
Alright then, never mind. I'm gonna sit back in my chair. Post it up.
Post it up too.
It's not officially linked to this here case, so I can't talk much about it.
Where you read this?
You're in charge of this part. You always find it shocking that I put you in charge of this part.
Yeah.
I gotta clean up my desk. Next to Bill 515, one at the prosecutor's office. And one at the police department. This can't be a coincidence. And then there's the knife. What's he doing there? Better check the knife out. And now we're back to the beginning. What do you think, Coco? Well, there's a second list of questions we had pop up. How did we get the list of questions to pop up?
By pressing a statement.
Yeah, what statement was that?
I don't know.
this? There's a connection already. A lot of connections. Is your information in the victim? Can I get... I can't reveal the name of the victim to the department, okay? Well, if you're gonna tell us every little bit. What should we ask him about? Is that your final answer? Is that what you want to know? Okay, how about you tell me the victim's ID number?
Sure. Why not? So you'd be able to tell who it is from that.
Of course not. You won't tell me their name after all.
Keep a tight lid on ID numbers so no one can get your hopes up. The number is 58421859.
Well, that's quite long.
What happened to your note taking? Out of all the things to note take, I felt like that would have been one.
Yeah, it would have. I lost my thing.
Oh, it's fine.
I found my thing.
You found the notebook.
I found the notebook.
Gang, gang!
That reminds me. So, Turkey Soul is currently in hell, and I'm gonna make him go through a fucking court case because I've been playing way too much Phoenix Wright. So I have stuff to write down in this book because this is also the D&D book. This also has my password to play League of Legends because I put in a crazy ass password.
And where's your
Pencil. My what?
your attorney notes?
It's right here.
5.
Okay. 5,
8 4
8, 4,
2 1
2, 1,
8 9.
8, 9. Vic ID.
Gang, gang.
You looked it up
Gang,
on stream.
Gang, gang, gang. Gang, gang.
You didn't read this line.
Gang, gang. We have to remember these days. It drives me nuts. Gang, gang.
We have to remember these days? We have to remember these days. It drives me nuts. 8, 2. I can't do it. You didn't even get the first number right. Well, Mr. Wright, does this tell you anything? The number of the victim at the police department, 5842189. Wow, that was just handed to us on a silver platter now, wasn't it? But wait. That's the victim ID number. And that person was killed there. But he was also killed there. How could he be killed 2 places at once? Actually, it does, Your Honor. It does.
Stay out.
I think. Meaning? It has to be what I think it is. But what does this mean?
Means they're
Well,
lying.
Hear what the defense has to say. You say the ID number the detective was murdered at the police department tells you something. What does it tell you?
Obviously. Take that! By doing that.
Witness! What is it, Mr. Wright? You're grinning like a schoolgirl on prom night. No, it's just, I got confused. This is news? Huh? Just come out with both guns blazing, like you always do. Police department, prosecutor's office. 2 places, 2 detectives murdered at one time. Actually, I happen to have a police ID number here. Oh, is it yours? No, Your Honor, I'm a defense attorney, remember? This is the ID number of the victim, Detective Goodman.
Shame on you, Rhino. Personal IDs are top secret.
Detective Goodman's ID number is 5842189.
Period.
And this means what exactly? Huh? Wait, that ID number we heard from the chief earlier. That started with 82. I've forgotten. You didn't even get the first number right. Again!
Get it together.
The number the chief police gave us was 5842189. Wait a second, right? What is this? Mean? That's what I want to know. The 2 ID numbers are identical. In other words, the detective killed at the police department's evidence room was Bruce Goodman.
Bruce Goodman.
What does our witness think about that?
Oh, sharp as a tack. Righto, sharp as a tack.
But wait, Detective Goodman is our victim. He was killed at 5:15 in the underground parking lot. Yet, a detective, Bruce Goodman, was also killed at the police department in the evidence room at the exact same time. That's impossible. So what we're saying is, the same person was killed at the same time? And in a completely different location? Order! 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 Chief, what does this mean? No. What I want to know is, why didn't I hear about this? Yes, it's top secret, fine. But I'm the prosecutor in charge of this case.
Now, just wait a second more. No need to get all flustered.
Bullshit! I got all the right to be flustered, Your Honor. The police department has made a grave error in this case. They tried to push Miles Edgeworth's patience, a sin no God can come back from.
Wait. I said wait. Or didn't you hear me? The oversight, the grave error? Mr. Edgeworth, they're yours.
But, don't! How dare!
We informed you yesterday. I believe it was our officer Minkus who brought you the news.
Officer Meekins?
Oh, that he was like, hey.
Shut up, go away. I'm busy.
Mr. Wright, where have we heard that name before? Wait! Ah, ha, ha!
I remember! Scientifically! With science! I think you can also do it in his voice. I can do his voice if you want.
Excuse me? But is Mr. Edgeworth up anywhere in the premise? I'm here, sir, at the request of Chief, sir. I've got your report, sir.
Certainly, sir. You don't mean him.
According to Minkus, you didn't accept the report. Hard to believe.
But your officer, he told me. He said the report had nothing to do with the Lana Sky incident.
Detective Bruce Goodman, murdered in police department evidence room. Mr. Edward, the victim's name is written on the top of the report.
Ah! Why didn't your officer tell me?
Honestly, I'm not sure if that officer was capable of making the connection. He seemed challenged.
Emma,
Very weird to say.
it's 2023. We call them the... No.
In any case, this is a serious area of gross don't say it. Negligence of duty on our part, Worthy.
How do you... But sir, you could have submitted the report this morning to the court as evidence. Then I...
No such luck this time, Worthy. Or should I say, unworthy?
Oh,
Mistake.
What? Evil schemer look on it.
Now, what was the second rule of evidence law?
Well, Mr. Ray,
Huh? Oh, well, it's, Rule 2. Unregistered evidence presented must be relevant to the case on trial. And how is this rule relevant?
Normally, you submit a list of evidence to be used in court before the trial. This report wasn't on the list.
So, what does this mean?
I can't select this evidence. Connection was proven in court. The connection was just proven by Mr. Rido over here. Good job, Rido, my boy.
Huh? I was just doing my job, Dad. I mean, the Chief. No! It seems we have come to the end of this trial.
I know you're gonna go through a tough time, Worthy, with all those rumors. You were even in the defendant's chair just this past December.
Dad, stop bringing up I apologize for this terrible lack of due diligence on my part. Mr. Edward, please, just give me one more day. I'll get to the bottom of what happened, if it's the last thing I do.
Better get results this time. Really. Else you're fired.
You have my profound apologies, sir.
poor Mr. Edgeworth.
I don't think there's ever been an error this serious in the history of this court. I will grant one further day, as the prosecution has requested. Will this be sufficient, Mr. Edgeworth? Yes, Your Honor, thank you. Whatever your punishment for this is, for your sake, I hope it's not decisive. Very well. Court is adjourned.
Adjourned.
Adjudicated. I don't know. It was a word. It popped into my head. What do you want from me? Stop playing with the pop thing. It's really loud. You want to explain to me your little pop toy that you got?
Oh yeah, I got a quick push it fidget toy. It's a game. It lights up and then you have to push the pop, it fast.
What's your current high score on it?
I don't know.
It was 39.
I've played more since then.
I don't think you beat 39 though. Go ahead. Go turn it on and hit the thing to see what high score it says.
Fine.
Welcome to the quiz game. Let's scoring mode. Your high score record is 43.
33. I thought it was 39. Anyway, February 23rd, 2:15 p.m. Vitacola offices.
Mr. Right? So, what's going on with the case anyway?
Oh, we're fucked. Oh, we are so...
I'm a little confused.
Huh? Let's see. What is going on? The victim, defendant Bruce Goodman, was stabbed to death after 5 p.m. on the 21st. That much we know for certain. He died in the prosecutor's parking lot and the police department evidence room. He died in 2 places at the same time. He's Schrodinger's dead. He's Schrodinger's victim.
What's this in the evidence room part? The prosecutor's office and the police department are 30 minutes apart by car.
Facts. Well, that's what we're going to find out. Or try to, at least.
Alright, let's do it.
Glad she's in good spirits, but I'm not sure she's going to be much help with this.
Don't be so sure, Mr. Wright.
Huh?
Look, we're in this together, right? I prove that these thick-rimmed glasses of mine aren't just for show. Let's go. Science awaits us.
For science? Oh, okay, fuck. I guess we're here now. February 23rd, prosecutor's office, underground parking lot.
You know, I really don't think we should worry about the police department murder. There wasn't even a body found there. Who cares?
Yeah, it was only our victim who was killed in the evidence room. No biggie. Nothing to really worry about.
Besides, my sister would never do such a thing. I know it.
Yeah. But oil drum. Was it empty?
The oil drum kicked over by the...
You gave her...
I did.
Yeah, you did. I don't know what the fuck.
The oil drum kicked over by the chief prosecutor was brimming with water.
What a butter on the floor. That's not even words. I'm just doing it to be an asshole.
My sister erasing evidence at the crime scene, never.
Even though she says they don't get along, Emma really likes her sister.
That's not it at all. It's just professionals at what we do, and I trust her.
Big words for a high school student. Well, whether there was blood on the floor or not, the water in that oil drum washed it all away.
I know the strength of my science at your own peril, Mr. Wright.
Huh? What's that grin for?
This situation calls for one thing, and that's it. Luminoil testing fluid.
Yeah. Liminal?
Blood is sticky stuff, you know? You can't just wash it away with a little water.
I know, I've tried.
Even if you can't see it, it's still there.
But wouldn't the police have already done those tests?
Never trust anyone's eyes but your own, Mr. Wright. Get it together. Just give it a try.
Me? Why do I have to do it?
I'm a minor. I can't even drink yet.
I'm testing blood stains with this stuff, not drinking it.
Here, look. I'll lend you these glasses.
Huh? You have an extra pair of those things? Whoa.
Oh.
She sees the world in red. She's like Cyclops.
To test for a blood reaction, just spray the luminol on it. Like this, see? Press enter to spray it on. Okay, let's find us some blood stains.
Wait, I just sprayed what I thought blood stains would be. Zoom in. I can see your eyes shining behind those glasses. So is this a blood stain?
It's,
Emma, you're shaking.
it's just this is my first time seeing real blood.
Scientific investigator in action, folks.
Okay, well, we definitely know that this is a blood stain. But doesn't something strike you as odd, pacifically speaking, of course? Scientifically speaking, of course.
All about the science of this lady. What's odd about this, scientifically?
Oh, we're back.
Okay, I'll be here, waiting patiently till you get back.
Talk about your day.
My day was pretty good at work. A truck did stop pretty hard, so a bunch of glass boxes kind of knocked over, which was kind of a hassle because I had to clean up like 3 pallets of like glass and then restack it all and stuff like that. So that was a bit of a bitch to do, honestly. After that, I had to go outside and then sweep up a bunch of glass in the sun. But it's not too bad because today's pretty breezy, so it wasn't the worst thing. Then I swept up the front of the warehouse, and that's pretty much how well, then I came home and I had to make some spaghetti noodles, but it wasn't that big a deal. I mostly ate pizza, though, so I'm guessing I'm going to have a lot of spaghetti for, like, work. Because
Oh, yeah.
I did eat the pizza. But, yeah, that's my game plan. That was my day. How was your day? I didn't ask you how your day was.
It was fine.
Oh, fuck, she's here to
The
do
amount
this.
of blood.
Perpetrator and Detective Goodman fought here, right?
Okay, mother.
Don't you think there'd be a
That
little
was personal.
more blood?
I definitely think so. I mean, look at all the blood on the sole of the victim's shoe.
Oh, it is pretty strange. If they fought here, they'd have to have more blood than this. I am slipping.
Get it up. Sit up in your chair. Get it ready for gaming.
Okay, I'm awake. Since you're online.
Hey, Mr. Wright. Couldn't work the floor plans when we find a blood stain, okay?
Okay.
See, I'm pretty handy to have around, right?
Yeah, this stuff's pretty handy too.
I saved up my allowance to buy that. All my money gone on this.
It better work. Oh, so I'm gonna have to beat someone's ass.
We can't be sure that the police will reveal all their evidence in court. All their secrets. Sometimes they fail to mention evidence that doesn't fit in their view of the case.
Let's drag that hidden evidence out into the light of day.
And murder them.
With facts and logic.
Murder them scientifically.
With facts and logic.
With knives.
And our
Yeah.
words. The knives of our words.
No, the blade of the knife, Nevis. The sharp, bladed, serrated.
Serrated?
Serrated.
That's personal. That's not about getting a job done. That's about sending a message.
Hey, gotta do what you gotta do. It feels like we're really investigating a crime now, doesn't it?
Guess I should give this a spray on anything suspicious.
Ah!
Oh, she big mad.
I wonder what that fluid of yours would react to a nice deli box. Miss Star! You only trust your eyes. Not bad, you two. This day old deli box is on the house.
Sorry, it's just that kind of lead-in doesn't really get my mouth watering. Sprayer. Take a look at this.
You wanted some hot
Yes.
tea, right?
Oh, no, but thanks. She didn't even okay. Oh, yeah, talking about the tea. We've already done the tea line.
What do you think about this? The SL9 incident. It's written on the knife. And on that note, Goodman. Goodman was the head detective of that case, you know? Really? That knife was evidence from the case, the murder weapon. It was due for transferal. Transferal?
Yep.
The very day that Goodman was killed,
Good man. Good man. He was a good man.
as I suspect. SL9 isn't over. Not yet.
Do you think you could tell us more about the SL9 incident?
Why are they called incidents and not cases?
I don't know. I don't. Maybe because maybe it was an incident. Maybe it was the whole thing. Yeah,
I like my tea fresh.
she doesn't even want to acknowledge her shoe anymore. I was like, hey, what do you think of the shoe? That shit on my face. Get the
Shoe? I barely know her.
That didn't even. All you said was shoe. You didn't even say sure? I barely know it. Like, that. You didn't even say the her part. You were just like, shoe? I barely know her. It's like, it's an Asian lady I know named Shu. Okay. You're for being on. This hurts me way more.
Oh.
Today's trial. Pass it back. Pass it over. Oh. Oh. No one can see the way that we're doing.
Okay. You certainly put me in a tight spot today.
My apologies, Mr. But you fucking lied a lot. I don't know what to tell you.
No. No, it's okay. It was my fault.
Oh, we know.
Oh, we know.
Trust me, bitch. You did not have any tea.
We knew. We bet knew. I witnessed everything from that security room right there. But I was afraid that wouldn't sound convincing enough, you see? I was wrong to think that. I'm sorry. Sorry, you lied on the witness stand. That's unforgivable. Scientifically.
Music cut out. What's she about to say? What bar is she about to drop?
Little girl, don't you forget what's important here. Even if the place I witnessed the events even if the place I witnessed the events from was different, I still saw what I saw.
Okay.
I saw Chief Prosecutor Sky stab a man in cold blood, and that testimony still stands. I mean, we kind of ripped you apart.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not even sure your real name's Angel at this point.
Yeah, well, we'll put you out of business.
We'll talk shit on all your lunches. You didn't say that line.
Ah!
Thank you. Ah!
I swear it on my honor as a detective, she stabbed Goodman.
You're not even a detective anymore. I know this photograph has something important to tell us, but what?
So, you were a detective, were you? Weren't you, Mr. Star?
Misgendering in 2023, no less.
Yes, it was a long time ago. Well, 2 years ago. No matter how hard and know. I may seem like a demon sometimes, but I could be a little angel too.
I wouldn't doubt it.
Every day I draft the dirt out of the mouths of suspects after suspects. And before long, they called me the Coffin Queen. Oh, and then I thought someone had gotten food poisoning from your lunches.
That wasn't proven in court. And you were let go or fired?
I felt that I had found my dream job when I became an investigator. And if these prime and proper prosecutors hadn't let me go, I'd still be here today.
Prim. Just for future
Prime.
I'm just letting you know for future reference. Time has anything on the end.
For the future reference, is that the is invisible.
Another invisible letter. God, no wonder English is so hard to learn. We got all these invisible letters.
We do. We do. It's all because of that case, the SL-9 incident.
SL9? Wait, she doesn't mean...
Oh, she means it. If you think about it, I just take messages in the dark room.
Yeah, you really is
But even I get flustered at times.
So, you went straight to the scene of the crime.
I rushed towards the chain link Zelda fence in an effort to stop them.
This wasn't word association. Always say it because you got it. When I say Link, Zelda.
I gotta go. That's when I took this photo, yes. In other words, 5 minutes after the crime. Those 5 minutes are the whole problem. All my testimony as it was. 5 minutes weren't the problem, Miss Star. You lying was the problem. Listen, little
Get
girl.
her, sis.
I've had my testimony disregarded before, and I wasn't going to have it disregarded again. Just like that time.
That time. I can now talk about the SL9 incident, but I need Coco back. So now, I just sit here, relax, and vibe and wait. The goal was to play Project Wingman yesterday, but I just got so sidetracked playing For the King with my friends. And Coco went over to her friend's house. Which means I'll just have to probably stream on Sunday. Probably do it maybe if I can wake up early in the afternoon. And then that'll probably be the day I play Project really bad. Because Coco will probably be asleep for most of the day because she doesn't get up till like 2 or something, so D&D is like at 1, so yeah, probably like an earlier stream, early afternoon, morning-ish time. Play some Project Wingman. And that'll be fun. I also got System Shock, but that's gonna be held off for a minute. could do this for hours. Examine. A water gun. So this is the famous oil gun. With no time left the present, I'll try and kick it over myself. Hiya! That's okay, don't cry. That honest guy must be a strong woman. Here's the pharmacy. Hey, don't touch stuff you don't need to be touching. Hey, my ears! No, my ears! He needs to do the barometric pressure. What you got worried about? Hey, what did you say? See? You can hear just fine. The phone's broken. As we established in court. Anyway. Boy. You know, I didn't think it'd take her that long to grab food and come back. I thought she'd be back a lot sooner. You know, I bet she's grabbing herself a plate of spaghetti. So yeah, you know at that time I might have been for the bread. I think she's pulling the bread out, and then she put off the bread, and then it's cooling. Now that it's cooling, she's probably now putting spaghetti on a plate, realizing the spaghetti is probably lukewarm or cold, putting that shit in the microwave so it'll warm up. Then after that, she's probably searching desperately for the Parmesan cheese because she can't eat spaghetti without the Parmesan cheese. And then when she finds the Parmesan cheese, she's probably like just gonna dump way more than she needs because she got a cheese problem. Let's be real here. She can't not have like a small Arctic glacier level of Parmesan cheese on that bitch. And then after she do all that, she'll probably add some more sauce to the noodles too. And then she will come back. That's what we're waiting on. I believe she's currently in Parmesan cheese step. Just taking off in the middle of the stream, no less. For what? Food, water, nourishment. I bet she's not even actually grabbing food. I bet she would use the bathroom. But oh, wait a single minute. Coco. Oh, she also got apple juice. That's what it was. That's what took her so long. You see, I thought she was just on the Parmesan cheese step. It turns out she was on the apple juice step.
I'm sorry. Were you waiting this whole time for me? The incident really opened up my eyes to the truth. There's nothing to them. We're nothing to them. Disposable.
Go off, Queen. Speak your truth, sis.
Disposable to who?
2 years ago was the biggest case I've ever handled.
Pop off. Hey, I know that guy.
The police and the prosecutors were desperate for decisive
You mean
evidence.
prospectors. So,
So they didn't solve it?
On the contrary, it was solved quite cleanly. The criminal was caught and executed.
executed.
Mm-hmm. The criminal got what was coming to him. It didn't get any cleaner than that. The only problem was they never did find decisive evidence that not a shred.
What? But the criminal was executed, right?
On the bias of evidence,
Basis.
on the basis of evidence of a sort made up evidence. What? You mean they executed someone with fabricated evidence? The best part came several months after the trial. Every detective involved with the case was dealt with. Some were demoted to patrolmen. Others found themselves out of a job.
Someone wanted to cover up his evidence thing.
And you were one of those. Myself and the other person you know well.
Wait, could it be?
Gumshoe?
Nope.
You genuinely
Exactly.
thought it was Gumshoe. Look me in the eye and tell me you thought it was Gumshoe.
Exactly, Detective Jake Marshall.
Oh my fucking god, Coco, you genuinely thought it... Gumshoe's best boy.
Oops.
Don't even throw that shade on his name.
I mean Police Department Security Details Officer Jake Marshall.
Tell me more about Marshall.
Ooh. You know that feeling when you have a cold drink go all the way down your stomach? You can feel it.
Yeah? That apple juice be hitting diff.
As professional detectives, we investigated that case from every angle.
Uh-huh. Hey, it's that picture again.
Jake was particularly determined, and then it was over, and he was demoted. However, your mom was there. He hasn't forgotten, neither have I.
Just randomly your mom. You haven't forgotten SL9?
There was another side to that case, a hidden side. That's what we're after now. And no one came up in their fancy offices. Right? And no one up in their fancy offices can stop us.
Yeah, you didn't say the can't stop us part. That's why I was saying, you're like, you didn't say the whole line, Coco.
Wait.
Okay. How's the spaghetti?
So good.
So good.
Uh-huh.
Oh.
Mm.
Oh.
Mm.
Nom nom.
Mm.
Oh.
Mm.
Would you like some Sunny D?
I have apple juice.
I don't even like the Sunny D. I was getting the Sunny D. Someone's got to take the Sunny D. Who took the Sunny D?
Those lunches you sell.
The Sunny D.
There is only one reason I come to sell lunches in this accursed
Yep.
office. I come here to meet old friends, boyfriends that can help me investigate.
She never gave up on the case. Star's old boyfriend. How many does she have anyway? Just when all the detectives on SL9 have disappeared, we find new evidence.
There has to be some connection.
So Ricky.
Whoa. Your voice like dropped 20 octaves. Who are you and what have you done with Angel?
So, Ricky,
What? I accidentally hit the button. Yes.
And you should take this.
A Salisbury steak lunch.
Mm-hmm. And a certain guy who might help you if you tempt him with this treat.
Procedural star excellent appointment officer Muffler.
I'm Miss Star. Officer Marshall, is he your, are you his?
Are you going out?
What do you want to know? I was just wondering what happened to him.
A long time ago, when he was helping my sister do cases, he was so nice. He got along so well with my sister. It made me jealous.
It made me jealous.
And he was nice to me too back then.
Coco, are you looking for that line?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll wait while you find that line. I'm gonna grab one pizza. I'm gonna maybe walk around a bit. Maybe even slap myself in the face a couple times. Splash some cold water on there. I don't know.
It seems like you're serious about investigating this case, is what she said.
Nah, that's true.
Oh, there's new videos I can watch.
Oh shit! What's up?
Get out of here.
Shit.
My video. Not your videos, they're my videos. I didn't read any of that. I'm so sorry. Uh-oh. I read it in my head. Jake and I merely cooperating on this investigation. We're putting the past to rest, and it were, as it were, nothing more than that. And I read some lines in my head and not out loud, and then moved on.
See, thank you.
I see, thank you.
Officer Jake Marshall. Oh. Anything new here? The 23rd. I prosecute officer soon. 12:02.
Well.
Yeah? Give yourself a minute to chew and swallow, yeah.
This place is as classy today as it was yesterday.
And I'm sure
It'll.
And I'm sure it'll still be just as classy tomorrow, Emma. Incidentally, Edward's not here.
I'm sure he's off doing important investigations. You know, big, smart, edgy
I hope
work.
that's what he's doing.
Hmm?
I guess we'll have to wait. We'll have to come back. February 23rd. Detention Center. Visitor's room.
Back at it again. With the white vans.
Looks like Mrs. Sky is in question here.
Mm-hmm.
Just mm-hmm.
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 Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Agreed?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Other detectives aren't yelling at her. How did you kill him in 2 places at the same time? Can you imagine?
How's she supposed to answer that? Wait a second. Didn't Mr. Gant say they arrested a suspect in the police department murder?
Let's come back later. Wow.
What?
That spaghetti. Mwah.
What?
Mm-hmm.
looks deadly serious here.
Well, there was a vicious murder of a detective down at the police department.
Yes, but the same detective was also killed at the same time in the prosecutor's lab.
Ugh, it makes my head hurt.
It doesn't make my head hurt at all.
Well, first things first, let's go check out the police department crime scene.
The body was just moved.
From where?
From the police evidence room to the parking lot. Duh, it's obvious that it was moved.
Yes, he sounded dead set on investigating.
But nope.
Drink more apple juice. It helps with hiccups. Like drinking stuff
Don't
helps.
mess up or you could wind up dead.
Watch how fast they go and you actually take a sip of that.
I'm trying to swallow all the spaghetti in my mouth still.
You mean it's going down your throat?
Yeah.
Because you didn't chew it up enough? You just swallowed the spaghetti whole?
How I eat my spaghetti is how I eat my spaghetti, okay?
I doubt anyone wants more mysteries or dead bodies around here right now. But it doesn't look like anyone's going to be much help either. Department entrance. It's even busier here today than it was yesterday. Whoa.
The detectives are running around so fast, they're blurry.
Whoa.
Wow.
Suppose it makes sense. A detective did get killed here after all.
Maybe. So the evidence room, scene of the crime. According to the pamphlet we got at the front desk, here it is.
She's like a kid at an amusement park.
Oh, a real crime scene. Let's go take a look. Scientifically.
Of course. Art station.
There's like a thing going on. February 23rd,
Yeah.
evidence room entrance guard station.
Have more bottles than Tookie. What's up, bud?
Fuck you.
Why?
Like, I heard what you just said.
You walked in as he said it.
It's a lot of bottles.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Actually, that's less.
You have a lot. Did you get a tall can of Dr. P?
Yes.
Nice. So what's up, bud? Just streaming.
2 chocobos die in the prologue of FF16.
That's sad. I didn't need to know that.
You're welcome.
Poor chocobos.
Let's take a moment and cry to let out our feelings.
I mean, it's sad, but not like cry.
We're gonna cry and we're gonna let out our feelings.
Okay.
I silent cry. It's okay if you loud cry.
I'm just trying to make tears come out. Is this something like euphoria, so does it just happen naturally? Or like,
You just have to become in touch and in tune with your emotions and just let it out.
Some people scream.
I don't, my emotions are telling me laugh. Those were my emotions.
I let him out.
I don't like it either.
What's with the...
I was gonna start reading just to like hopefully like allow you to drink your apple juice without spilling it everywhere. What's with the decor in this place? It's very...
Eccentric.
It is eccentric.
According to the pamphlet, this is the guard station for the evidence room.
Evidence room. So beyond that door is the evidence room. Scene of the crime.
Duh, that's what I said. Sure seems that way. Oh. Uh-oh.
What's wrong?
It's those cacti. They're so prickly, so imposing. It's hard to think straight.
If you can't handle the cacti, stay out of the desert. What I want to know is, if this is a guard station, where's the guard?
I have a feeling I know who he is already. Yeah, we already know. Big boss man.
Looks like there's a video feed from the evidence room here.
There's a light blinking below the monitor. It says recording. I bet we could use this computer to check out who went in and out of there.
Yeah, me too.
There's a security guard uniform hanging here.
Looks more like a costume than a uniform, honestly.
I thought that said unicorn. A leather jacket, leather pants, and leather...
Chaps. Assless chaps.
What was that called again? A punchy, a paunchy, a pinchy. Oh, I know, a poochie. Wait, maybe that wasn't right.
It's a poncho, but I think I'll keep that information to myself for the time being.
Yips! These sure are prickly. They must be the real deal.
I would think just one big one
What do you think cactus tastes like?
would be sufficient.
I've heard people say that cactus is really good.
I don't know. You're gonna have to get a cactus, cut it open, and eat it.
We should eat cactus one day.
I'm pretty
Just
sure
try it.
cactus water is hallucinogenic.
You can eat cactus.
Okay,
It's a food.
I believe you.
It's a plant.
Okay.
You can eat any plant. If you try hard enough. These cacti are a lot like my sister, actually.
Why'd you say it like that? How so?
Encased in a cold, rigid shell with spines, pointing in every direction. You good?
Still a little bit left, so I can try to down it.
Just like her spiky little porcupine.
With sweet, sweet, succulent nectar in the center.
So we gotta kill it, skin it, take the nectar out, drink it whole. I'm not so sure I see the resemblance.
I'm not sure I see the resemblance. Wait, fuck! I do sound like that. That's not what you said.
It's more an attitude thing than a physical similarity.
Texas.
This swinging door makes this place look like some kind of saloon.
But look, it's nailed shut. You can't get in this way.
Of course not. If you went in through here, the cactus would fall over. Ouch!
I say it'd be more of a yarr myself, but hey. I'm just...
To each their own. Look on the floor. A lasso.
Coco, comma's supposed to be a slight pause, not a full stop. Looks like it's set up to trap something. It's a snare trap.
A trap? Here? Wait. I know.
Stop.
Maybe someone was trying to catch a wild bull in here, but the lasso missed.
You have an active imagination.
And you don't have one at all because you're a sad adult who struggles.
I have a very active imagination. Do you think I actually make these logical connections? Bullshit! No, the evidence room is beyond that door.
Let's just walk in. It won't open.
You thought it'd be open? I think we need someone's permission to go in there first.
Ask Bluey.
This place is charged with frantic energy as always.
Please!
Huh? Wasn't that...
One steak lunch, please. Oh, that's, yeah.
Detective Gumshoe?
Now's no time for chit-chat, pal. I'm a busy man. What I really need is a steak lunch from Lunchland.
Oh, you mean one of these?
Oh, you mean one of these? Actually, it's not for sale.
I think I just heard the sound of his heart breaking.
Now's no time for despair. We've got our criminal now, we just need evidence.
The criminal? You mean...
You heard about the stabbing in the police department evidence room, right, pal?
Yeah? On the same day as the detective was killed in the prosecutor's parking lot, another detective was killed at the police department. And the perpetrator? Do you have a suspect? Suspect. The fuck happened to you?
But then you made me laugh, so then blew bubbles.
All I did was just add reverb to the end of my sentence.
Well, there was a suspect. Just arrested them, in fact.
It's the biggest scandal to hit the station in ages. Every trophy.
Everything's topsy-turvy. What the fuck? Everything's troopsy-doopsy-whoopsy-poopsy right now. But Detective Gumshoe, who was it?
Your mom. Listen, pal, all I know is I need me a steak lunch pronto. Sitting around here talking isn't gonna fill my belly. Wait, don't leave. If you want to know more, head down to the detention center, pal. Questioning should be over, so I figured he's down there having a good cry. Laters. You ran off to the evidence room.
Well, this investigation is off to a running start.
Running, cause we're
Where are we going?
running, cause we're running.
Where are we going first?
To the, why are you yelling at me like that? I'm sorry. The place.
Well, there's two places we can go.
The demon in the background. And
The detention center?
there we go.
Let's see who this culprit was.
February 23rd, detention center. Still, I do feel better about things a little. I mean, they caught the person who stabbed Detective Goodman, didn't they?
Yeah, I guess they did. Best to not go too far down the road right now. Things will just get confusing. The fuck was that?
What was that?
Sir, that's what I'm saying. Me, a perpetrator? I say was the perpetrator against, sir. That's what I'd say.
Greetings, sir. I know who you are. Officer Minkus, so you're a guard here at the detention center?
No!
No, sir. No, I'm not, sir. I'm a little lost patrolman, like a little lost lamb, sir. Oh, I get it. You're here to deliver a report. No, sir. How should I say this?
Wait, he isn't. Is he? You, Officer Meekins, you didn't, did you?
Perpetrator Officer Mikas reporting, sir. What?
Now, this is an unexpected turn of events. Look at his badge, he's all...
Sir, I'm a patrolman with General Affairs, sir. Sir.
Ow! I can hear you fine, Officer Meekins.
I had some business that day, sir, and so I went to the evidence room, sir. The guard station in front of the room was empty, sir.
Gotcha.
So normally there's a guard at the evidence room. That's right, sir. Because evidence is kept in the evidence room, sir.
Gotcha.
Now the security officer was none other than Officer Marshall.
Sir. Marshall?
Then, sir, I happened to glance at the security room monitor. That's when I saw him, sir. I don't know. A suspicious person in the evidence room. A suspicious person, sir. A suspicious person. Yeah, wow.
How did you do that? The heck is this guy doing?
So what happened then? After that, sir, I even went white. I saw red. I blacked out. And then when I came to, I was here in the detention center.
How long were you out? Days?
Then I asked, what happened to your hand? Sir, there was no one to bandage me, sir. So I did what I could to wrap it up, sir.
A bandage on his hand. Just like Miss Sky?
Yeah, and there was similarity between this case and the one at the prosecutor's office.
First things first, tell us how you hurt your hand.
First, we have to ask you again.
About your hand. Did that happen during the course of the crime?
Well, you see, sir, don't you think you should just confess?
Oh.
But, sir, but there was nothing I could do.
Nothing you could do.
Sir, to tell the truth, sir, when it happened, when the detective pointed that knife at me, I just hollered, sir. Next thing I knew, I was unconscious.
Oh my. The next thing you knew, you were, huh?
Then when I opened my eyes, I was alone in the evidence room, sir, all alone. Alone because Detective Goodman had disappeared. What?
You just want some apple juice.
When I looked down, I was gushing blood from my hand, sir.
Oh my.
Oh, the shock, oh, the sorrow, sir. Can you imagine how I felt?
The victim's body disappeared?
That's some story.
The victim.
Yes, Mama.
I don't mean to pry, but you are the perpetrator, correct? You killed Detective Bruce Goodman in the evidence room, right?
Sir, please don't look at me with those sad puppy dog eyes, sir. If you have to label me as perpetrator or victim, sir, then label me victim.
I would, but you happen to be in detention. And alive. And well at that.
Yes, well, that's true, sir. I suppose you could say that, sir.
Did you know the victim, Detective Goodman, by any chance?
Well, sir, if I had to label him as a stranger or a total stranger, then I'd say he leans heavily on the total stranger side.
So, you didn't know him?
Sir, I work in a tiny department devoid of light and other creature comforts.
The That's just really sad, Meekins.
I don't know any detectives. So if you knew he was a total stranger, why did you stab him?
He had it coming.
Sir, I had no intention of killing him, sir, none. Nor do I have any recollection of killing him, sir.
Someone around here is more confused than I am. Officer Meekins, could you take a look at this?
I'm sorry, sir. Really sorry, but I have no idea what that is. Maybe you should ask Mr. Edgeworth, sir? He's passing the buck, Mr. Wright.
Takes a special kind of man to pass the buck to Edgeworth. I'm sorry, I thought it was gonna be the same thing. Here, let me just let us.
Yep.
Yeah. It just. I just expected. Officer Meekins, this is for you.
Please, I'm scared of knives, sir.
It's okay. I just wanted you to take a look at.
That is it, sir. Last time, sir. That's the one. I was an apple, sir, in my dream, sir, and I was being peeled. On second thought, you don't have to look at the knife.
He's overreacting to the knife, but I guess he's been through a lot. I'm sorry.
Sorry, sir. I really don't know what that is, sir. Maybe you should show it to Mr. Edgeworth, sir.
Takes a brave kind of man to want to show something to Edgeworth.
Do you think you could have a look at this? Hey! That's it, sir. That's it. That's it. That's what? My head was a blank until this very moment. But, sir, I remember now. I remember, sir.
You mean you remember what happened?
Correct. That card was the cause of all of it. This ID card? Exactly, sir. That's exactly it. Nothing could be more exact, sir. Nothing.
I better try into this one a little deeper.
Oh, I think you should. I think you should.
Can you tell me about what it is you do remember?
Well, sir, I might say I'm a little lost patrolman, a lost little lamb, if you will.
Yeah, I heard that one. Hey, so I know you said one time. Hey.
Wow! 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 Wowee! Wowee! Oh my God! Ah!
Anyway.
I didn't know Mr. Detective Goodman, who was in the evidence room.
And that's why you thought he looked suspicious.
Sir, I entered the evidence room and asked the man to show me his ID card. Well, that sounds pretty much by the book so far. That's right, sir. That's what I've been trying to tell you.
So you asked Detective Goodman to show his ID card. What did he do?
That's the thing. Suddenly he pointed a knife at me.
Oh my God.
What? Sir, I assure you I was
Yes?
as flustered as you are right now. So I whooped and leaped at him.
Detective Goodman pointed a knife at him?
Do unto others before they do unto you. My own father's words, sir. What happened then? Well, my eyes, sir, everything went white. When I woke up, I was here.
Right.
Saberminkus, why was it that they arrested you?
What do you mean, Emma?
Let's look at what we know. Now, Officer Minkus didn't know Detective Goodman, and the victim... Really, Phoenix? In the middle of me talking? And the victim whom he met at the scene of the crime didn't show his ID card. Anyways,
In other words, we have no way of knowing if the victim was really the victim.
see how I did burp while you were talking, Phoenix?
Stop.
And if this body just disappeared from the evidence room, we just even know if anyone actually died. That's it, sir. That's what I wanted to say. That is, I did say something along those lines. Huh? But you still ended up in here. They told me that I had to be him, sir. On that day, at that time, Detective Goodman was definitely in the evidence room. That's what they said.
But you don't know the events clearly.
Nope. But the videotape is quite clear. Huh? Videotape? From the security camera? The crime, my crime, the crime I swore it to stamp out. It's there, it's me, it's on tape. Anyway, didn't tell him how to tell us this. I'm sorry, I'm really sorry, sir. I'll hand over my badge. I don't deserve it.
No thanks, I have my own. Well, guess I'll better go check out that crime scene. Obviously weekends. Have a look at this.
Go ahead, sir. Laugh. Laugh at me, sir. I know what you want to say. You're going to tell me how she was one just like it.
She has one.
Meet, why would I? I know, sir, I know. I'm the only one without a girl with matching badges. Nowhere. I'm alone. All alone. Is that so wrong? Life isn't all about high school sweethearts and youthful romance, sir.
Is he talking about these badges on her coat? Oh. I like to think there's a difference between my badge and a fashion accessory, personally, but you need to finish this day because I'm getting pretty tired. It is your turn, Coco.
I had to feed the cat.
I know.
Hey, Mr. Wright, look who's standing at the chief director detective's desk.
It's Police Chief Gant.
And you're sure this is all? You know what it means if there's anything missing. Sir.
I'm sure it's most likely totally perfect. We checked all of his drawers, lockers, garbage cans, bags, coat pockets, hats, under seat cushions, behind his computer monitor, inside his personal coffee machine.
Not the personal coffee machine.
I see. Well, if anything does turn up, you can call me right away, deal?
Yeah, sir. We'll scour the place again, sir.
The chief of detectives looks a little flustered.
Right on, my boy. How you been? Swim much?
Oh, Chief Gant. Reporting for duty, sir.
Why are you saluting him, Mr. Wright?
Shit. Edward. Is Edward gonna be okay?
Oh, Worthy? You know they're doing a little inquiry committee with him.
Sounds like an inquisition.
Yep. Well, they had no end of trouble with the boy since last year.
You mean the incident on Gordon Lake?
It doesn't look good having a top prosecutor sit in the defendant's seat, does it? And you got someone else found guilty in that case, Mr. Rido.
Fun crime.
A legend he was, undefeated in his 40-year career. But in court, you fixed it so he was caught for forging evidence.
Wait, I didn't do anything wrong. He did forge evidence.
In any case, the prosecutor's office is in a bit of turmoil, you might say. You're too good and it's scaring them. Why do they...
You should be afraid.
Why do they do just about anything to restore their reputation? Now, depending on what that inquiry committee decides, it could be bad for Worthy.
What?
Evidence from incident.
It's downright odd, I tell you. The detective getting killed on their own turf. I mean...
There being the prosecutors, I assume.
Scientifically speaking, it's impossible.
Yes, but that's what the evidence is saying. Good men was stabbed in 2 locations at the same time. That's what it says.
What evidence is this?
Now, Rido, I can't give all our secrets away like that. And this, in particular, well, it's a little sensitive and I can't talk about it.
I was expecting much anyway.
You know, one thing I hate most of all is hiding stuff. Secrets, I can't stand them. But you know, it's a full-time job just keeping the chief of detectives trap shut.
He was one of you were.
He was the one you were picking on earlier.
Good job!
Yay! So that was...
I wonder what it was that you wanted the chief of detectives to do.
Saute a beautiful steak for him. Let's see if we can kind of discreetly ask him.
Tony, did you take a look at this?
Sorry, Rido. I'm through with that stuff. Through, I say. Go find that guy who can't seem to sit still up there, the busy one.
Guy can't sit still. Does he mean Detective Gumshoe?
Either him or the dancing blue badger.
Nothing. Got anything to say?
No, but I probably gotta show him more stuff. Look at this, I'm through that stuff.
Such a pal.
Bro. A dude. Gang.
What's that?
I don't know. Where the fuck Gumshoe is?
Maybe go back to the. Did you go back to the parking lot?
I went to everywhere, yeah.
Oh.
Sorry, you had to see that.
What exactly did the chief of police want to do?
Oh, see over there? That's forensics. They wanted me to check for anything that might be approved. They took away every last piece of garbage in the trash can.
So nothing belongs to Goodman still here.
Of course not. Well, except for this.
What, you kept something?
Sure, why not? It's not important. He didn't even finish writing it. It's mine now. I'm gonna hang it on my wall and frame it and say I did it. It's a lost item report, but it's only half completed.
A lost item? Did Detective Goodman lose something?
The date is on February 21st. Better make a note of it just in case. A half calculated in 21. Can only be submitted to the chief of police. Actually, I'll leave it back to investigate the police department crime scene. Okay, I think that's everything. Ah, to be on the safe side. Move. 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 Should work this.
No, you're just showing everything to me, because
Yep, that's pretty much the goal. 1 Bruce Goodman ID 5 net scribbled. Lost item status report. Okay. The blue badge is still oiling around today. Give him the benefit of the doubt and say he's dancing. Speaking of dancing, the whole police department has been dancing around like crazy since yesterday.
I can take out his batteries.
Oh, can I?
Can I take out his batteries just to help? But I just can't help but feel he's going to do something naughty.
Wanted posters. People hardly look human. Has a point. They make a good pair. Yep.
That's right.
Because of the pandas. Seems to look pretty busy. Police sign. Firefighting campaign. To him about it. Permission to enter. Actually, I was wondering if I could ask you a favor.
Well, I never thought the day would come when Rhino asked me for help.
I was wondering if we could investigate the evidence room.
No, Rhino.
Actually, I'm sorry. I don't need to investigate after all.
Rhino, please. Do I look like a selfish man?
Huh?
Heck, if anyone asks me, sir, can I borrow $50? I give them $50, no problem. So go ahead, investigate that room with your heart's content and knock yourself out.
It just goes to show you never know until you ask.
And here, it's for you. Here, you can borrow this.
Huh? Hey, that's the detective's ID card, isn't it?
It's a special card for guests, so don't use it.
Yes, sir. It's an honor.
You can just run along with it and do your best now. Later, folks.
It looks pretty cool on my lapel, doesn't it? Just look like a real ID.
You seem happy.
Yes, sir, because sir. Yes, sir, because sir, we get to go into the evidence room now, sir.
I think this place is a bad influence on the girl. Yeah, it's beyond the door. Coco, you have a line?
And we have the ID card from the Chief Grant. Let's just walk in. It won't open.
Aha, the card reader is turned off, see?
What is that security guard thinking?
Howdy, partners. Well, well. We made my
What's made?
What's made my bambino in the sky so great? Officer Marshall? Why does that have to be him? What's that? Why does it have to be him look for? As you may have surmised, this here's my salute.
We're here to investigate the crime scene.
Yo! That card you got there on your cheeks. That's better than a sheriff's badge in these parts.
Yeehaw?
Well, what are you standing there for? Get along, little doggies. The crime scene's awaiting. Looks like the card reader's on again. Oh, we're here. I was wondering if we could ask some questions. Sorry, cowboy, but I got no mind to tangle with you hombres.
Hombres. Hombre.
Hombre. You're busy then. Did I say that? I only said I didn't wish to speak with you. Actually, you said you had no mind to tangle with us.
Hombres.
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 On purpose. I bet I could get you to talk with fucking steak.
That's reminds me of
That
Texas.
smell. Reminds me of Texas.
So, Officer Marshall, you're from Texas?
No, I just saw a special on television the other day. Is this from my baby?
Yeah, Miss Starr?
What's this?
What's wrong?
A filet steak. I see.
I don't see.
Oh, it's code for something.
I was wondering what it means.
Steak lunch given to Officer Marshall. Alright, Bam. Man, you win. Ask me anything. Finally, it seems like. Are you about to play a fucking game right now when we're in the middle of another game?
He's willing to talk.
Where to gun? Let's talk to him about the guard station.
Officer Marshall, you're in charge of the security room, right? You're in charge of security for the evidence room, right?
You got good eyes, partner. It's an easy job, and I'm grateful for it. Actually, Officer Mickens at the detention center told us. Oh yeah, that poor little doggy. Poor guy, I keep getting his name wrong and keep calling him Meekly. He told us something. He said that when the stabbing occurred, you weren't at your station. Well, maybe I shouldn't be telling you this. But since I got demoted from detective 2 years ago, well, it might not look it, but I lost my fire for my job, you know?
So, what were you doing around 5:15 when the murder took place?
I
You
hate
have?
this. This tastes garbage.
It's overly sweetened.
Yeah. Yeah,
And it tastes like fake oranges.
it do. It really do.
Okay, now why are you drinking it?
Because it's in my room.
You're just having fun drinking it like that?
What, aggressively squeezing it into my mouth?
Yeah.
Yeah. Especially when it hits the back of my throat. And it nearly makes me choke? Yeah. Lives life on the edge. So, you read this line, right?
Yep.
Where? I reckon I was galloping down the highway on the back of my steed Zippy.
No, he was riding down the highway on his horse named Zippy. There's no need for people hearing anyhow. These newfangled machines do a bang-up job of keeping an eye on the place.
You mean the security camera system? Part.
Where'd you get an accent, Phoenix?
It's infectious. I don't take to machines much. I kinda like the stewed broccoli they sneak in next to. Kinda like the stewed broccoli they sneak in next to your steak, you know?
Miss Starr told us something. She said you were a detective until 2 years ago.
It was always my dream to be a rawhide wrangler on the scene of crime.
The crime scene?
The scene of the crime. That's all gone now, like a drinking hole in a prairie fire.
You're still investigating the SL9 incident with Miss Starr, aren't you?
That was my case. It's all solved on the record books, but it smells like a bad game of poker. I can't let it go. It's all there is to it.
What kind of case was it anyway?
Yeah, you said it again.
Yep. Well, we've heard of the name so many times, but no one tells us what actually happened, partner.
No, all doing it. There are some things you're better off not knowing. Anyway, this case is officially dead as of 2 days ago. 2 days ago? The day of our case? That's right. The evidence transfers. I was talking about the transferals too. I know what maybe 2 of the machines in here do.
I mean, 2 of them? There must be a dozen.
You need to stop. You're literally rubbing your face on all the buttons. Like I said, me and the machines, well, I like them about as much as I like stewed cauliflower with my steaks. The easiest one to understand are those here security cameras. Those are the ones Officer Mickey's touching. If nothing happens, the tapes are automatically erased in a few hours.
And Officer Minka's Detective Goodman, are they on one of those tapes?
I reckon they might be. There's a security guard in the back in. One more thing. When you go into the evidence room, you need an ID card. See the card reader by the door? The card reader leaves a record of every ID card that passes through. Blaze it. So this is the ID card right here. Hey, I've seen that somewhere before. Sorry, Bandy, I can't show you more than that.
Huh?
I haven't heard whether this is related to the case yet.
Mr. Wright, I saw a number on the record just now. I've seen that number before.
Maybe there's some way I can prove that record is tied to the stabbing. Sorry, but could you explain what this whole transferal thing is about?
We'll keep only evidence from solved cases in this room, partner.
They're kept here under the presiding detective's supervision for 2 years. They kept them under the presiding detective's supervision for 2 years. So we can reinvestigate them if it turns out there was a mistake, see? So what happens to the evidence after 2 years? It goes to sleep forever in the underground vault of the county sheriff's department. County sheriff's department. That's what we call transfer. We do it every February.
I see now.
You were literally staring at this. Transfer is like a funeral for old cases. 2 years after the case is solved, it's closed forever. Indeed. Never to be opened again. Never to be reinvested. And that happened to SL9 2 days ago? ... Okay. I think we can prove that this thing's important with this. Here's back to my West and placed so much faith in evidence. About the only thing they trusted was their shooting names.
Mom said yummy.
Why when you were eating your spaghetti?
This is neither wild nor west here.
But that and this are two different things entirely.
Isn't there really? I guess so hot. I'm lost.
Looks like we need some evidence to get angle of this guy.
What if we slip some truth serum in a peanut butter jelly sandwich and then give it to him?
Okay, let us go to the evidence room.
What if we get the last one?
Hey, there's a
Floor.
fishing pole. Quiet. The investigation must be over here.
So this evidence room, it's really is kind of like a graveyard.
Graveyards are supposed to have grass and trees. This feels more like a morgue.
Nice try, Mr. Wright. You can't scare me.
Just keeping it. Hey!
Eek! Whoa!
Whoa!
Sorry, I thought you were a ghost.
I wouldn't recommend going around smacking ghosts on the head, pal. It's just true what I heard.
Righto, please. Do I look like a selfish man? Heck, if anything. Someone asked me, sir, can I borrow $50? I'd give them $50. No problem. So go ahead, investigate the room to your heart's desires. Knock yourself out.
Blah, 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 blah.
Yeah, it's true.
So Chief of Police Grant,
Can't.
you owed anyone $50? Even me?
Fuck yeah! Gumshoe's got his priorities.
Oh! So, what were you talking about?
Actually, I was put in charge of investigation today.
Just for today?
Yeah, boss for the day.
Boss for the day.
Guess what? You got permission for the chief. So now you're boss for the day.
Gee, thanks.
First of all, you want to have this.
Evidence room floor plans. Welcome to Rise from the Ashes, Coco. We live here now. This is our home. We love it here. We love it here. Okay, here, look up.
2 hours and 30 minutes.
Yeah, see. Something sticking out of there.
Looks like a shirt. It must be evidence for some case.
Only Detective Gumshoe put this in.
There you go, pal. Make me out to be some kind of slob.
Not responsible for the evidence here. That's sad.
I just swallowed a piece of plastic.
that evidence locker was opened recently.
How do you know?
If it's hanging out like that, the evidence gets dirty or ripped, and that's not good. The guard checks and that kind of stuff and notifies the detective responsible. How many times have I had him breathing down my neck about some silly evidence?
Sounds like you have to bunch you leave evidence hanging out a lot too.
I bet it doesn't tuck in his
Shirt
shirt
under that trench coat either. If you didn't talk about someone behind their back, do it right in front of them, pal.
Don't do it.
That's what I said.
Little bulky equipment is gathering dust here.
What a sorry looking fishing pole that is.
Ah, that's my personal pole. I never did get around to using it.
I have seen that somewhere before.
Right, pal, that's the metal detector. The one that led to solving the case out above the Gorge Lake, remember?
Oh, right, wow. That feels like it was ages ago. I don't think I've ever seen this one before.
Oh, that's a bug sweeper. I'm sure it will come in handy in solving some case sooner or later.
A cheap-looking box.
You're a cheap-looking box. You can't judge a person or a machine by their cover. You gotta have a look at their heart.
Wow, look at this big pile of junk in the corner.
That looks like a car door.
There's a pair of handcuffs attached to the frame of it.
The guy they caught was some sort of escape artist and he got away.
And that's one of those human profile for range testing.
Been shot square in the forehead.
Better him than us.
What's this? Blood?
It's a little warm, but there's definitely a handprint there.
Like someone tried to wipe it off.
Mr. Wright, what if there's other bloodstains left in the room?
We should use our testing fluid to check it out.
You know, I'm not opposed to it, and you just kind of take over.
It's fun.
SL911.
Someone left a glove here, but only one.
Detective Gumshoe, maybe.
There you go, pal, making me out to be some kind of absent-minded detective. That evidence from the case, you know.
The case, you mean SL9? It does have a tag on it. The glove added. Extremely thin rubber glove.
Someone must have broken something to make all of these pieces.
Detective Gumshoe, perhaps?
There you go, pal, making me out to be some kind of hooligan.
Just saying, maybe Gumshoe did it?
It's apparently from the case.
Okay.
That's a 9 incident, pal. See the sticker on one of these pieces?
Another piece of SL9 evidence. I wonder what shape these pieces were in before whatever it broke.
You want to try to put it back together?
Oh, look, pal, that's no job for amateurs. Why, I spent a good 3 hours on that before I had to give up.
That's why I always carry around a tube of glue.
Well, this piece looks like the bottom. Let's try putting the rest in place.
Puzzle time!
Go, Coco! Solve that puzzle! Solve the shit out of that puzzle!
Puzzle, 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 puzzle.
Listen, don't eat it with me, okay?
disposal.
Well, you're just looking for the part that matches the red bit. See?
Chicken wing in my pocket.
I don't believe you have a chicken wing in your pocket.
What the fuck are you doing with it?
I told you I had a chicken wing in my pocket.
She's trying to believe.
You'll never know it till I show it, but there's a chicken wing in my pocket.
She's choking, she's choking.
Chicken wing in my pocket. The chicken wing in my pocket. There's a chicken wing in my. Wait. Nervous. My brain is hurting. Uh-huh.
You didn't even.
Huh?
Mm.
Well, I think we did it, but some of the pieces are missing.
You got that far too in 2 minutes myself. The problem is finishing it.
Okay, Gumshoe.
Were some pieces stolen?
I bet they were missing to begin with.
Still, doesn't look like the most stable kind of jar.
I kind of understand how it got broken.
Unstable jar.
Look, this one's open, and the red indicator light above the door is lit. It's lit, yo.
That locker is coated with Detective Goodman's fingerprints.
Detective Goodman's locker.
Sure, it's okay to leave it open like that.
It'd be hard to get it open again after if we close it.
It's empty. They must have taken the contents elsewhere.
Maybe we think it's in the evidence room. We should check out the evidence room.
Yeah.
For that evidence.
Wait a minute.
What is the saw thing doing here?
Since the dawn of time.
This might be important.
True art has always been a war against oppression.
True art? I noticed that there's blue and yellow paint here.
Perhaps we're witnessing the birthplace of the Blue Badger.
Well, you might say this is my studio.
Here, in the evidence room?
I'm gonna say one thing, speaking as a detective. If I see a piece of evidence I know nothing about, I say nothing. Nothing.
That's fine.
You bet it's fine.
How do I use this? It says... spray to use. Boss for a day.
Hey, Gumshoe, you're the boss for the day.
That's right, it's an honor. After all, the murder took place right here in the police department.
But if you're boss, why are you all alone? Where are your underlings?
They're using yesterday's findings to prepare for tomorrow's trial.
In other words, you got kicked out of the investigation again.
I'm admin, though. I'm going to take control and put this case to rest. In my own evidence locker, pal.
You have a locker in your too, Detective Gumshoe?
Of course I do. I'm a detective after all. They gave me a locker that only I can open, pal.
Only you can open it.
Always believe in misjudgment no matter what happens.
As Edward is with the inquiry committee right now.
Trying to figure out who's responsible for the mess up in court today.
I see.
Guess this is what you call fate. Mr. Edgeworth just can't get away from the case. That case.
That case?
Yeah, that case. The SL9 incident case. Of course. It was the beginning of the end for Mr. Edgeworth.
Maybe we can get him to tell us more about it later. Or, right? Evidence lockers.
This place is more high-tech than you might think. Every locker is fixed so that only one detective can open it.
Using the ID card.
Well, that's the thing, pal. ID cards can be lost. Why, I'm on my third card since entering the force already.
That sounds like a lot.
Yeah, but even I can't lose my own right hand.
Right here. Oh, your fingerprints.
Exactly, pal. The lock for each fingerprint is coded with a fingerprint. So the only locker we can open is our own. Where's that one open?
You tested it out?
That doesn't look like normal lockers. In the latest model, there's a trick to the handles up. See? The handles? On the other side of the handles is a sensor, and if the wrong person touches it,
Zap! You get shot.
that's what happened. My hand will be black and smoking every day. In any case, the locks aren't that obvious. There are even some people on the force that don't know how to open them.
About the fingerprint locks.
This place is stuffed with evidence, stuffed with dreams.
I'm not sure about the dreams.
It won't open.
If you really think it would?
Heck, all our security is right back around here. Gotta be careful, right? It's high-tech stuff. Be careful.
Be careful.
High-tech. He's just staring at you.
Blankly. Hey, what do you think of this? Okay, he knows nothing about that. What do you know about this? What do you know about this? What do you know about this?
This is my crowning achievement, my masterpiece, you might say. But art is always misunderstood, pal. Art? He was dancing proudly on the day of the award ceremony. But there were a lot of people coming and going after the ceremony, so they took the blue badger away for a while.
Really? Why?
Well, they said it was shameful or something like that. Shameful. I toiled night and day.
I sympathize with Detective Gumshoe, but I can see why they moved it.
It's so cute and innocent. Good men. Note that. And that switchblade knife. But Edgeworth was the most surprised of anyone.
Because of the SL9 incident? Connection?
That was Mr. Edgeworth's first big case, 2 years ago.
Everyone's connected to this case.
That was the first time the world knew Edgeworth was a man to be feared.
Also 2 years ago, Maya showed up too to do Channel Spirit Medium. Everyone's connected 2 years ago. But why would evidence from the case turn up now? And then Mia was also there doing defense lawyer shit 2 years ago.
That's about over, pal. Yeah, there's some loose ends. Let's go that case. Ah! 10 more minutes away from 3-minute mark. 3-hour mark.
Don't you love it? Don't you love how long this is taking? Are you feeling it now, Mr. Crab?
I didn't go to sleep until like 6 in the morning.
If you put these pieces together, it makes a jar.
Wow, it makes a jar? Two things bothering me. One, why there are some pieces missing. Two, doesn't it seem a bit unstable? No wonder it broke.
I'll make sure to remember that next time I make a jar. You know what I mean? Always going around. Did a whole thing about that. Wait, one more.
I lost my toy.
Read the fucking mind. You'll get the toy back once you read.
Now, this was a bloody violent case.
Violent? So it was a murder?
A serial killing.
A serial killing? Maybe I don't want to get involved in this after all.
But the killer made a mistake, and Mr. Edgeworth built his case around that to nab him. This was 2 years ago. But that, Mr. Edgeworth, That put Mr. Edgeworth right in the spotlight and started the rumor mill.
Rumors about forged evidence?
It was supposed to be all cleaned up with the transferal the other day.
This the last job he ever did.
It was the last job he ever did. Before the incident of 1999. That the good man was a good, that is.
That was a good man.
I was gonna... what do you mean? The good man was the detective in charge of these SL9 incidents. So that switchblade knife.
The victim took the knife out of the evidence locker himself?
Oh yeah, baby! Hi, honey. He's my good big boy. My sweet boy. Oh, heck no. Oh, heck no. Look at his face. Look at his handsome face. Look at his handsome face. He's trying to get away from me. You'll never get away from me. My little baby. My little baby.
That says SL911. I guess this is another piece of evidence from that case.
You know, I never did care for the word tag. It's confusing.
Huh? What's so confusing about that?
You do know how many other words sound like it? Bag, gag, nag, lag, zag.
Is that a word?
Do you challenge me?
What, are we playing word games now?
I'm gonna slap you silly with this glove.
Coco, you can
No, I can threaten violence. We go home now. It's 8 o'clock and I haven't eaten dinner yet.
You literally had a big ass bowl of spaghetti. You wanna look? Okay, fine.
Dang it, I forgot I ate that in front of you.
Here,
Here's my scapegoat. My way out. What are you doing?
this is just small. I'm looking up what we need to do next.
I don't want to know. We'll figure it out.
You're literally getting tired.
Just end it here for today.
But we're like so close to probably finishing this up.
I don't care. Finish it up next time.
What? I tried to do that. I used the liminal, press the present button on the. I did that.
No, I think this is where we stop for today.
No, this is where I get that. Back to the game. Move. Back over here.
No, you need to relax. It's not that serious. It's never been that serious. It's all just relax.
Okay.
Take a chance. The presenting it next year. Go there.
I'm mad. That's something. Must have been one of the massive pools of blood. Never seen anything like it. I'm not a professional. What's your opinion, detective?
Bale Blue Man, Very Detective Goodman, was actually an alien.
Thanks for your input, Gumshoe. Glad we asked.
This proves that something really happened in front of your locker.
I'll make a note of it in the floor plans. If you didn't want my opinion, you should have asked.
What's the matter, detective?
This locker is mine. Is this yours? Please. You have to help me. They come, they take me away. Promise you'll testify that I wouldn't harm a fly. You'll do that for me, won't you, pal?
This is an important clue. I'll jot it down on the floor plan.
Got it, you guys. Believe me, you can't trust the police.
But you're a detective.
I know what I said.
Why is he acting as if he couldn't visibly see it himself?
Okay, that's something.
Why am I getting a reaction here?
There's no reason for the murderer to touch the spot if he fled out the door. This just might be something significant.
Hey! That's some pretty stuff you got there, pretty.
Wow, pretty. Hey, that's a pretty cool.
Just a little bit.
I gotta win.
What's this?
What's that?
It's liminal testing fluid, you buttface. To get your hands on that. I paid my life on it.
All my money, all my life savings.
I have a gambling. I always have words to read, huh? I'd like to get some too. I'll just borrow $50 from the chief. Where'd you get this, Emma?
Where'd you get this, Emma?
I always buy it in the mail order.
Well, I better drop this down on the floor plans.
For what?
Cheating.
I didn't show him the good. Of all the things I didn't show him, I didn't show him the good.
You know, pro gamers, they don't cheat.
You and I are both sleepy and just want to finish this section of the game. Just read the fucking lines, Coco. The one that was on the ground in the parking lot. The number on this is 5842189.
Officer Marshall shows the ID record.
Hey,
Look at the fourth number, it's a perfect match.
it was step 514, right before the stabbing. What's more, there's only one of them cards in the world.
So once the incident occurred, Detective Goodman was in evidence room.
Oh wait, what did Officer Lincoln say?
I entered the evidence room and asked the man to display his ID card.
So you asked Detective Goodman to show his ID card? What did he do?
That's the thing. Suddenly he pointed a knife at me.
If he had his ID card then, why would he have pointed a knife at Officer Meekins? Alright, compadre, you win. I guess I can give you this ID card report. I've got an idea. Maybe I should show this list to other people IDs here. Move to evidence room. Present to Gumshoe. Could you take a look at this? This is the ID card record of the people who came in here on the day of the stabbing.
Ah, I heard the rumors. So it was Goodman. Whoa! What is this? This second number?
It's not your ID, is it, Detective Gumshoe?
Mr. Edgeworth.
What?
Second number on this list belongs to Mr. Edgeworth. What? What? What?
Edgeworth, I come to the evidence room.
Hey, pal, look at the time.
Is there something you need to be going to do?
It's just that Mr. Ed, I think we're coming also. I'm gonna give him a day my report. I'm gonna give them my report for the day.
You went to a restaurant.
It might help, you know. Report? You mean the note written on the back of the flyer?
The one that's nothing but no problems?
Hey, it's Mr. Edgeworth we're talking about. I'm sure this man, I'm sure he can use this report like this. I believe in him.
Who needs enemies when you got friends like Detective Gumshoe?
I'm off, pal, later.
I should probably see what Edgeworth has to say too. Sick. Sass. Why the fuck is he here? Guess, my apologies, sir. Oh, it's you. Have we met somewhere, sir? Huh? Mr. Edgeworth, I beg your leave. So long, sir. Is Edgeworth here? I have no clue.
He's standing by the window, teacup in his hand.
Right. He has the hotel bring him tea service?
John, let's hear back from the district prosecutor's office inquiry.
I am. By the way, Detective Gumshoe was looking for you. Ah, yes, he brought me the latest information, it seems.
Really, was it helpful?
Apparently, a new French restaurant is opening near here. I think he was trying to console me somehow.
He was swell.
The real info is on the other side, Edgeworth.
Oh, Mr. Edgeworth, I really think the whole thing has been taking a toll on him. The drugs.
The drugs that he's been taking. The late nights, the reckless partying, the drinking,
Drugs will change you as a man. I should know best.
the women. So how did the inquiry committee go? Like he's been sleeping around a lot.
Oh. I just said that.
Well, you know, it's like doing a lot of booze, seeing a lot of women. doing a lot of
Actually, they
drugs.
decided to treat this not as a case of concealing evidence, but as a
Communications during the investigation.
Concealing evidence.
Yes, apparently there are some who believe that I conceal evidence. They gave me a warning. We were lucky this time. Again. Again? I've heard them say that so many times. Ever since that case 2 years ago. Are you okay for the trial tomorrow? Well, you're the presiding prosecuting attorney. However, something happened. They gave control of the investigation over to the police department.
The police department?
Yes, any further investigation for this case will be directed by the chief of police, Gant. I could do nothing but wait for his results. I see. Why, I ask you, why? All along I've done only what I believe is right. I have nothing to be ashamed of. But still, wow, I've never seen him this out of sorts. Bless you. Alright, I better check this now. As I was saying, What's this? A record of ID card usage? Edgeworth, you went into the evidence room that day, didn't you? Just before the incident occurred, no less? Yes, that's true.
Why, Mr. Edgeworth, why?
Please don't look at me like that. I was asked to go. By Chief Gant, no less.
Chief of police?
He wanted evidence for a case that wrapped up half a year ago. He told me he wanted to keep it here in the prosecutor's office. But it was solved, right? It would have to be if the evidence is already filed. The chief is never one to explain himself. In any case, on the day of the stabbing, I brought this back here.
And what kind of case was it?
I cannot say. It really has nothing to do with this current case. If I'm curious about this other case, I better make a note of it. Unrelated evidence, screwdriver added to the court evidence. But as always, I told you, nothing to do with the current case. Right, please, I'm the prosecutor's case. Don't expect me to sit here and discuss the case with you. Cup of tea. Pass on tea, just tell me about the case.
Mr. Wright, Mr. Edgeworth, I told you no in a very polite manner.
Whose side are you on anyway? If I just show him my best evidence, I could get some reaction out of him. This thing has 3 pages of evidence now.
Anyway, stop here for today.
Oh, she's gone. So I guess we don't really have to talk to her anymore. Nothing to do about that. Over here. there. No more, even Mr. Marshall. Yep, it's just talking to Edgeworth. Desk, so nice and tidy. Oh shit. Okay, well, there was actual new dialogue there, so let us just quickly repeat that. I know you. You probably got a hold of some information already, right? I'll also deal with that case you were on, the SL9 incident, and some dark suspicions you were wrapped up in it. You are the man who revived the worst memory of my life. I figured I'd be telling you about this sooner or later. He must be talking about his father's murder in the elevator. DL6. Okay, Edgeworth. Why don't you tell me about it? Tell me the truth. Talk. Allegations of forgery. The SL9 incident was a horrendous serial killing case. The head of the investigation was the deputy chief of police at the time, Damon Gant. That wacky old coot was involved in the case 2 years ago? 2 men? He was a top officer, and it was my first time working with him. I was nervous.
Now you get nervous too, Mr. Edgeworth.
Now you're being mean. Now you're just being mean to me. What I want to know is why was the deputy chief of police on the investigation? In truth, I used slightly more extreme methods than normal. We were dealing with a vicious murderer. If I let him go, the blood would be on my hands. We won our guilty verdict, and the killer was executed. Wait, you didn't? Of course not! I didn't touch the evidence. Yes, I will do anything in my power to win a trial. However, I do have a code, and I follow it faithfully. By the way, Emma, the chief prosecutor wanted to know something.
My sister, what?
If you were still studying forensic science.
Huh? Yes, of course. Why, just today, Mr. Wright and I were using this.
Liminal testing fluid, I mean. Well then, you might have a use for this.
Aluminum powder for taking fingerprints?
It's been chemically treated for better adhesion.
For me, are you sure? We are the enemy, you know.
I have no say in today's investigation. Do as you will. Edgeworth, I'm really... No need to thank me. Here, take your powder and these fingerprint files for everyone involved. Thanks. I'll give you those to Detective Gumshoe as well. Fingerprint set. To go in our last investigation. Right. You seem to remember a suspicious handprint somewhere. Okay. This has to be the last thing we do. For this day. This has to be it. Right? Look, even the fucking thing popped up. Watch it. You are right next to me, and now you're just being the most passive-aggressive meanie ever. This will forever be immortalized on stream. Really think about what you're doing. Our investigation turned up a suspicious handprint.
Here, is this blood on the detective evidence locker?
Let's use the secret weapon we just borrowed.
Right, let's get started. First, choose a finger.
My finger?
Each finger leaves behind a slightly different print. So let's choose the finger that we have to leave left behind the clearest print.
Can't really tell the difference at a glance.
It's obviously the pointer. Clipper has a name. Choose a finger. Obviously the pointer.
Quiet. Okay, now it's time to check the prints. I'll show you how it's done. I'm starting to get a sparkle in her eye.
First, we sprinkle the aluminum powder around.
Oh, how do you do that?
Enter, see?
Ah, looks like that did the trick.
Looks like cocaine. The aluminum powder here is
Not that I would know.
to the print.
Anyway.
Once the powder is chopped up nicely.
No!
It's well spread. Just
Blow away the excess. Snort.
plump.
Huh? How do I do that?
Simple like this.
Let's go! Coco's
good
been
idea.
out of it, passive aggressive, and now cocaine joke. I'm here. I'm here now. I'm in it. Let's keep going.
Imagine you're blowing
Get us on the birthday cake.
out the candles on a birthday cake, see?
Wow, that looks like fun.
Oh, it
Might
is,
take some
kid.
getting used to though.
You'll get used to it. Just fine.
Coco,
It's fine. It won't go up your nose or anything.
Why are you like this, Coco?
You just pour the powder on thick and inhale it. Those are the basics of fingerprinting, Mr. Wright.
I guess I'll give it a try.
Yeah, you will. Back in my day, this is what we did.
Lay it on thick. Lay it on thick. So much. And then right up the nose.
Aha! You did it! Now you can come hang out with me and my friends.
You're cool. This looks nothing like a fingerprint. Now you mention, I guess it doesn't. What does it mean?
It means we're out of luck, kid.
Oh, look.
The person who left his hand for heroin must have worn gloves.
Don't tell me we've been wasting our time here.
Hey, calm down. It's just a little... the way it goes sometimes with scientific investigations. But it doesn't seem a shame. While we're at it, why don't you look for other prints?
Other prints?
Other prints. Looking at the locker door closely.
There's fingerprints outside the bloody handprint as well. It seems like we gotta find a clear print. Fingerprints outside the blood.
Bum 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 bum.
Spread that. Spread it. Make sure it gets everywhere.
Nice and thick. Okay. Yay! A print so clear it's dazzling.
Dazzling?
Anyways, this print took a lot of effort to find. Let's match it up right away.
So we're not done yet? This is quite the process.
Well, there's no point in finding a fingerprint and not knowing who the owner is, right?
Okay, I guess she's right.
Look at the fingerprint data we got from Mr. Edgeworth, and then point out the person who thinks you think is left. Oh, how am I supposed?
How am I supposed to know who that is?
I can make a pretty good guess. The bloody handprint and the fingerprints are different places, right? That means the print probably doesn't don't have anything to do with this case. So those fingerprints would most likely find on this evidence locker. Gumshoe. Big gumshoe. And big old gumshoe.
Comparison complete. Match found.
Aha! So these prints belong to Detective Gumshoe. Something wrong, Mr. Wright? You gave me this so what look.
I guess it's probably because I was thinking, so what?
Okay, we came up with nothing this time, but there's always next time. This was all a tutorial to teach you how to use it. Sometimes you hit something, sometimes you miss it. You gotta roll with the punches, Mr. Wright.
Thanks for the sympathy. Wait, I remember correctly. There's one other handprint in this room. Let's check it out. No, I get it. Do I have to use the luminol spray to first put one out?
Yeah. One.
This is where we got the luminol spray reaction, right?
Right, there was a handprint here. Okay, we want to try using this.
There goes your sparkling. Nope. Circle prints. Again, circle prints. Oh, that's the spirit.
Oh, but I have to warn you about something first.
What?
We are in the area where the blood was wiped away, right?
We only ended up finding it using chemical means.
And the prints in this area that will have been wiped away too.
Oh, right. So that means no prints?
You say the probability of your hypothesis is high.
Don't ask me!
Anyway, we must try to find other prints that weren't wiped away.
Other than the ones left by the bloody handprint. Oh. Are you kidding me?
Enter. Press the enter.
We gotta hit.
I think you're good, Chief.
I gave it my best shot.
That's the kind of result we won't be any good for matching prints, will it?
But it doesn't look like we'll get a clear result from this print. Let's try a different finger then.
Oh, go towards the actual.
We got that one. That looks different.
Gotta lay down.
Woo, baby! Are you fucking kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? This is why we do thick fucking coat. I don't want a single pseudo speck in there. There we go. Okay. No. That's found. It was Marshall. Hey, these fingerprints, they...
Sorry, whose? Is it someone I know?
It's Officer Marshall.
Officer Jake Marshall.
Marshall's fingerprints added to the picture. You see that somewhere? And that... Okay.
That's got to be a coincidence. He's not involved in the crime.
Emma. No need to shout. I'm right here.
First I'm too quiet, now I'm too loud.
Me.
Yeah!
Ah! This is decisively different from Detective Gumshoe's prints. The luminol reaction. Applying the fingerprints are in the same place. Ooh. Ew. So we have Jake Marshall's fingerprints
Like a pumpkin with tomato juice.
on a wiped blood stain.
Pumpkin with tomato juice. Squeezing out grapes. But why would Officer Marshall?
It looks like our investigation is finally turning up some results. I guess this is what you'd call decisive evidence.
He's from Texas. I don't believe it.
I don't.
I don't believe it.
Coco, we're free!
To be continued.
Are you ready to do the trial part now? Aren't you excited to do the trial part? It's trial day. Get hyped for trial day. It's time to do trial. Ooh.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, I agree.
Say goodbye, Coco, and then we can... Oh no, he's being sad. Hide. I'm sorry, Mom.
I said sorry, Mom, about the cocaine jokes.
Oh, okay, fair enough. Okay.
Bye!
Jen, are you having fun with Rise from the Ashes?
I'm just tired.
Yeah.
Bye!